There was a recent study that showed that for every dollar businesses invested into email marketing, they made on average $34 back in sales. If you could look at any investment across any industry that would give you a 34 times return for your money, you would be stoked with that return. That's an insane amount of money back. Email marketing is that powerful because you can automate it and help nurture new prospects into paying customers. You can also use it to maximize the lifetime value of your existing customers. So today I'm going to talk to you about the essentials of setting up your email marketing. When I talk to my business clients, so many of my clients know the importance of keeping in contact with their database, with their clients, with their previous clients, with people who've reached out to them before. But so many of them don't send out even a monthly newsletter via email. And this is such a wasted opportunity. So today I want to talk all about email marketing and how you can get started in using this for your business to really maximize this channel. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Kyle from Social Geeks Digital Agency. In today's episode, I'm going to be continuing our 3-part series talking about systems you should have in place for your digital marketing. And in this episode, I'm going to be talking all about email marketing. Firstly, you need to pick a good platform for your email marketing. In the previous episode, I talked all about CRMs, and Social Geeks has its own CRM, which is powered by Go High Level. This is fantastic. You can do it with one-off emails like a new promotion or something like that, but the power really lies in workflows, an automated email series that will be triggered by a certain action. A series of emails will be sent until they take another certain action. So let's use a few common examples of this. One that you're probably familiar with is things like abandoned cart emails. Abandoned cart email series would send you multiple emails after you've abandoned your cart on an e-commerce site to try to sweeten the deal and get you back to buy again. This is a very common email marketing tactic that does work incredibly well. So abandoned cart email series are something that you can set up straight away. If you're an e-commerce business, most websites will have this built in. Shopify definitely has its own abandoned cart email series that you can set up, but you can also plug into your CRM or your email marketing system because you might have a little bit more control over the actions that people take. For example, in an email workflow, you might want to say, I'm going to send an email to people who've abandoned their cart. If they open the email, send them email A. If they don't open, then send them email B. And both of those can be delayed by 7 days, 3 days, 1 day, 7 hours, whatever. So there's a lot of different actions that you can create within your workflow. Think of it like a workflow diagram. Now, an abandoned cart email is just one type of series that you can set up. Another common one is what we call a nurture series. So think of this like a way that you have created a sales process that helps nurture interested buyers or interested customers that are looking at your services to help them feel at ease to go with you and actually sign up. A nurture series can be triggered by a range of different things. They sign up to the newsletter on your website, or they download a free guide from your website, or they've taken part in a free call, a webinar, a sales appointment, a free demo. Any of these things could be an indication that they're interested, but they just need a little more time or a little bit more convincing that you're the right person to help. So in a nurture series, what you generally are wanting to do is talk about content that is going to be answering any questions that they might have or any hesitations they might have. You can do this by sending through customer testimonials, case studies, stories, anything. It might be providing them discounts. It might be sending them more information about your services and how it works. It might be providing them a recorded demo or a webinar. There's so many things that you can do in a nurture series that will help people in deciding to go with you. But the point of this is that you want to create a series that will be automated so that any person that reaches out to your business, from them first becoming aware of you through to they've attended a webinar or they're really close to purchase, that nurture series should be there to help in answering those questions and bring them through. So what you want to do with the nurture series is you want to think about what are some testimonials or case studies that I can share with people? What are the common problems or challenges that people have that I can help solve? And then what are the barriers that would hold people back from getting started with me? It might be payment options. It might be they're worried about being locked into a long-term contract. They might be worried that you can do a great job for others, but maybe not for them. So you want to reassure them that their worries are unfounded and that you are able to help. So we've talked about abandoned carts series. We've talked about a nurture series. The next one that I'll recommend is a customer onboarding series. Now, we all know when you get a new customer, it's really important that you communicate quickly. If you could automate this and make sure your emails are going out to them consistently, regularly, as soon as they sign up with the next steps and answering those questions straight off the bat, that is a great thing to implement. The reason this can be so powerful is that everyone, when they sign up, is the most excited that they will ever be right at that moment. They have made the jump and they're like, yes, I'm super excited to work with these folks. You want to make sure that email explains what to expect next, what the timeframes are, and what you're going to be able to do for them. While they're waiting, if there is a waiting period, you want to have emails that go out to them that help reassure them. You might want to try case studies, testimonials, but you're trying to give them information that helps them in getting started. In your onboarding guide, a really valuable thing that you can do is look at the key points throughout the customer journey that people need certain information and try to preempt that. When they finally do get onboarded, it's a good opportunity to then suggest other services that you might have that complement the one that they've signed up for, or ask for a review. Ask them to help in sharing the love and letting people know that they're happy with your service and what to expect working with you. An onboarding series can be super valuable and save you so much time with answering the same questions that you repeatedly get with new customers and making sure that they understand what to expect from you. So those are 3 examples of setting up your email marketing for success. The last one that I recommend, something that I've seen online, which I thought was quite cool. I haven't implemented it myself, but I'm going to share it with you and see what you think. Essentially, you can set up annual newsletters, reoccurring workflow. For each month, people get added into the January workflow. March, each month has its own email series that's kind of tailored to the seasons and the time of year. January for us is always a time where people are looking to make a fresh start. They're feeling pumped after the holidays and they want to make this year their year. So that might be a good time to start talking about new year, new me, and how to crush your goals in your business. Setting up a 12-month newsletter series can be really relevant because once you finish that year, you simply cycle people back into the beginning of the year and it starts over. And by that time, most people have forgotten that you sent that email a year ago, right? But generally what you'd want to do is each year, go back and look at the next quarter and simply update the content, update the titles, update some of the content, add in more relevant stuff that you might have published in the previous year or stuff that you want to rework. I think that's a really fantastic series, to be honest, and something that I'm looking to implement now that I talk about it. I'm like, man, I should do that. That's a great idea. These are some key email series that you can help with increasing your customer communication, customer satisfaction, user experience as well. So what do you think? Is there any things in here that you feel like you could implement yourself? Do you have any questions about how email marketing works? If you want help with your email marketing, reach out to me and the team. We would love to talk through your project and see if we can implement this for you. We're a digital marketing agency in Australia. We do email marketing for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and we'd love to help you with getting this set up. Sometimes just having somebody to bounce ideas off can be all the help in the world, or just having somebody to take care of it for you, write all the emails, set it all up, test it for you, and all you have to do is read the emails, say yes, or make the changes that you want, and job done. So sometimes it's just easier to hire an expert and get it done. So if you'd like to talk to me and the team, I offer free consultations where we can talk through your business, talk through your marketing goals, and then give you a proposal based on what we've talked about so that you can decide whether that's right for you. If you'd like help with your email marketing, our CRM is a fantastic platform to use for email marketing, social media, content scheduling, automations, and a whole bunch more. And I'd really recommend that you jump on that. We've got a great Black Friday special as well that we are doing this year. So if you would like to get a great discount on the software, now's the time to buy. And if you've missed this, you can always stay tuned for next year or just support a small business and jump on there now. But that is it for today's episode on email marketing. I hope that you learned a lot and see the value of email marketing. This concludes the series of the digital marketing essentials you need to have in place before you spend $1 on advertising. You want to have email marketing set up with automations. You want to have a good CRM in place that helps you with your sales and marketing and customer service. And then lastly, you want to make sure that you're looking at your SEO. What are people searching to find you and your competitors, and how have you made your website as slick as possible so you're ranking well and your website's converting best? That's it for me today, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. I wish you all the best with your marketing and take care.